Quest Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of The Colour of Summer by Victoria Connelly, narrated by Emma Powell. Chapter 1. There is a house that sits high up on the Sussex Downs. Its name is Winfield Hall, but the locals call it the House in the Clouds. With its golden Georgian facade and huge sash windows which wink in the light, it really is something to behold no matter what the season. Spring brings wild flowers in yellows, violets and gentian blues. Summer blesses it with light and warmth. Autumn colours swirl and dance right up to the doorstep, and winter silvers the downland tracks and slopes with rime. On clear days, if you walk up on the downs, you can glimpse the sea between the hills and catch the softest of salty scents from the waves. And this is something that one of the owners loves to do. Abigail Carey had been at Winfield for 2 years, and the place still enchanted her on a daily basis, which made for a rather wonderful life, she thought, because enchantment could be hard to come by sometimes. Ever since the house had been put up for auction, it had found a deep place within her heart, even though she hadn't made the original successful bid. That had been Edward Townsend's privilege. But during extensive renovation work, a couple of cruel twists of fate had befallen Edward, and he'd made the decision to contact Abby, selling his underbidder half of Winfield. Abby still couldn't believe all that had happened in the last few years. She'd sold her successful design company, left her London home, bought half an historic house, let 2 apartments, and also had a misguided romance with Edward's brother, Oscar, which almost ended with her being driven off a cliff into the sea. It all left her quite breathless when she thought about it. But Winfield had a way of helping a person to heal, no matter what life threw at them, and she couldn't have been more content with her new life. Abby hadn't seen Oscar since the accident. He texted a couple of times, checking that she was okay, but Abby really hadn't known how to respond. How should you react to the man who'd stolen flowers off somebody's grave before almost driving you over a cliff, leaving you with a broken arm and nightmares for months? It hadn't come as any surprise when he'd been fined and banned from driving. As she left the table where she'd been choosing some mounts for her latest prints, she walked towards the French doors and gazed out into the walled garden. It was a breezy May day. A few autumn leaves which had escaped raking were now swirling among the late spring flowers.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?